act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? End up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this.
You excited to see
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for...
You pick the right choice. You pick the right
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go for Lambeau. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Cousins gives way to Cook. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. 7-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down.
He was brought down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, Vikings.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Up 2nd and 3.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. We're scoreless after 1. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
They're on 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
You're Green Bay.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
But it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He's going to get this one down to Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
CD for them. This is just... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
23-yard.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settle down a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Following the interception, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
On play action, Cousins. So going for Jefferson down. And this is taken in at the 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Cousins again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 37.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively off fit. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
30-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
40-yard line.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Vikings 7-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Mason.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
They go play action. Cousins forced out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 16, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
For Alan Lazard, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 7, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk. but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cook. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
24-yard line.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of
very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers looking to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw, Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Complete. Jefferson to target.
Cousins pass.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But it's going to be second down. Rodgers throwing here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Packers 30, Vikings 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.